Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new live stream. Thank you all for being here, I greatly appreciate it. So today for you all, I've got some Reddit online, and I am with Nitros. She just joined the party, so that's why you probably saw the black blob or whatever in the top left corner, and then I just had to adjust the mic volume. Hopefully everything is all good, and I hope everyone in the chat is all good. I've done a poll real quick. Let me know how your weekend is. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it chill? Boring? Let me know. Hello Comacat, hello 7X, welcome, thank you for being here, I appreciate it. So in Reddit Online today, it's just probably your usual stuff, roaming around, doing whatever. And whatever happens, happens. Whoever comes by the stream, they come by, and I hope that they enjoy hanging out with me, hanging out with the community, and all around just have a good time. This will be my last live stream of February, and then I will be back in March. I'm not sure what date in March, but I'll be playing quite a bit of Fortnite because it will be nearing the end of Chapter 4 Season 1, and then we'll be rolling into Season 2 March 8th with a brand new Battle Pass, I believe a brand new Fortnite crew skin pack, which I'm looking forward to, and hopefully a lot of content in Fortnite, because it has been quite dry, to be honest with you, and that's why I haven't streamed Fortnite as much this year, as much as I've wanted to, if that makes sense, because like I said, it's been dry, it's just been full of bugs, glitches. Epic has been rolling out updates to fix said bugs and glitches, however they have not. There is still a few lurking about in the game due to, Epic not being able to fix them or not sure what's going on and stuff like that. But nonetheless though, I do hope that Season 2 is going to be good. I am looking forward to the crew pack and just hanging out with you all in the chat. Whoever comes by, they come by. All I ask is that you just support me and not for the games I play or anything like that. As much as the games would be fun to play and have support for them, games have just been meh lately. So hopefully new games this year will hype us up, be exciting, and hopefully the games are amazing to play. Nothing but good vibes about them. Hello Nitros, welcome, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I saw you pop into the voice chat, so thank you for that. Alrighty, let me know if the volume is all good with my mic. Let me know if the game volume is good, and for me to test this out, I shoot my weapons. Hopefully I don't shoot Nitros, because auto lock game likes to be crazy at times. But here we go. sound test of the game. How was that? Was that good? Loud enough? Needs to be louder? Let me know. Bought some new weapons, customized them. Night Rose took part in customizing my weapons as well. And let me tell you, she's done a very, very good job. She knows how to not only design outfits, but she's also good at designing weapons. So don't let her fool you when she says that she ain't good at anything regarding to outfits or guns or anything like that. She may not know too much about guns or anything in this game, but she knows how to design them. That's all that matters. As well as outfits. She knows how to make her outfits, but she doesn't know how to name them. She just names them something simple like red and white, or just red or black. Why aren't we watching Night Rose stream then? Because she's got a lot going on in life. She doesn't have time for streaming. She doesn't want to stream in general as well. But the same question could go to you, Comacat. Why aren't we watching your streams? Where was your stream yesterday? I gave you a tutorial on how to set everything up on your PlayStation. Where was the stream? I was over here chilling on Fortnite with Night Rose and Rainbow, and she was asking, where's Comacat's stream? Do we need to spam him? Tell him what's going on, you know? So, yeah. Night Rose's character looks fly. Oh. I do like her outfit. She's actually been running this outfit quite a bit. Looks very nice. Very, very nice. How is everyone though today? Oh my gosh, why does characters do that? I don't understand. Like, characters walk forward on their own. I've done that like so many times. I've started a stream. Oh, I've gone to start a stream. And then the character's just walked off a cliff. And I'm like, are you serious? No, what have I? I've had my cam... Well, number one, I've had my camp a silly spot. But I've been in first person just roaming around and my character's just waddled off on her own. So... absolutely crazy, I tell you. But, I want to let you all know that today, I believe around about 17:15, which will be 5:15 in the evening, or afternoon or whatever, I will have another YouTube Shorts posted. I am going to try and like post them on like different days at different times to see how the algorithm is with these YouTube Shorts, because I've been trying to figure that out. I've still been, you know, wondering what the best time zone is for posting these said YouTube Shorts and what kind of content I should post that will grab people's attentions and what title to have and stuff like that. So I'm still learning with all of this, and I hope that you enjoy the content nonetheless, no matter how it is, whatever type of content it is, you know. But I posted the clip. I forgot the word of it then. I posted the clip of Night Rose in Valentine, and I had my title as "This was truly brutal," and then I changed it to "Just Another Day in Valentine," which was a comment from Comacat. And I was like, yeah, this is a good title. But then I had another YouTube Shorts that had Valentine in it, so I went back to "This was truly brutal." So what I might do actually is change that title. Let's go to videos a sec. Let's go to this one, and let's name this "Just Another Day in Valentine. I am looking for title suggestions though. If I have like a title and I'm not too keen on it, I'll let you all think of a title for me. Oh, one. I'm all technology confuses me. Nightmares did say something about that. Ketch. To keep it short and simple, she said, just imagine that, you know, he messages you asking for help because he doesn't understand the video, and eventually you help him, but it's like 6 hours because he doesn't know about like technology. It confuses him. And then when he's finally live, he's like, oh, I'm finally live, guys, thank you, Aidan. And it's only been like 2 minutes into the stream, but it's like 6 hours prior. Like 6 hours beforehand, you know. Well, we're finally live, guys, but only going to be live for an hour. Had all my energy drained because it's confusing me, this technology. But no rush, Gamaka. It's all jokes, though. No rush. You do it whenever you want to do it, whenever you're comfortable. If you do need help, then just shoot me a message, and I'll hopefully be around whenever I can, or I'll shoot you a message due to, you know, life getting in the way, and that's why I've not been able to live stream or post videos or anything like that. That's also why this will be my last stream of February, because I've got some other things to sort out, and it may continue into March, so I probably won't have as much free time as I want to do streams as well as videos, so that's why I've done some YouTube shorts, scheduled them for certain dates, just in case, you know, I can't stream or anything like that, so it covers me not streaming, if that makes sense. I'm still posting content, if that makes sense, but not streams or anything like that. But let's see how they do. Do a Red Dead C tin dance shot. I might sound dumb, but what is that? I might be too young to know what that is. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. What is that though? It's a TikTok trend. I'll have a look at it. I'll see what it's about. Nagos, are we joining your posse or in mine? Why are you like stood next to the dog like that? Well, considering you're wearing your outfit, might as well make mine. There we go. Now we look good. Now I'm fitting in. Bruh, I need some more emotes. I seriously need more emotes. Alright, we're at Hennigan's stead. Get some meat down me. So are we joining your posse then? Yeah, and you're a guy apparently. Just a quick snippet of your character. I will be sure to look it up though. I have been getting asked quite a bit though to post on TikTok my YouTube shorts and my streams and stuff like that to get more like popularity and stuff. I'm just like, maybe. Yeah, I just need to figure out how it all works first, you know. Which one do I have on me? Which one's this? Yeah, we could run this one. 6 of you watching, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If you're just lurking, then fair enough. But if you have some time to say hi in the chat, why not do so? I'd appreciate it. Alrighty. Away we go. So, since February is coming to an end, that means the Reddit Online February monthly update will be coming to an end as well. What do you all think we're going to get in March for Reddit Online? Do you think it's going to be good? Do you think it's going to be boring? For me, it is what it is, but for the new players, you know, it could be something else for them.
Thank you. It's the illness, you see. People are dropping like...
Who knows, though? Who knows with Rockstar? Did you all hear about the Rage 9 engine, though? For those who weren't in the stream prior, a few days ago, I think it was, I did a live stream talking about Rage 9 engine, which Rockstar has invested in due to, you know, making the money from GTA and stuff like that. Apparently Rage 9 engine is really good. It's really, really good. Just another day for you and me. Deliver the bog. We must deliver the bog. Why does my laptop look so dark all of a sudden? What the frick? that's one. That's one way to. That's one way to collect a bag. Just smack your noggin on the fence. Oh dear. We're starting off great, chat. We are starting off great. We're starting off all good. Nitros, talk. Yeah, true, true. It sounded like a cartoon. You know when you know you're watching cartoons and you have your sound effects. Clip it. Alright then, hold on.
That's a strong-looking steed.
Alright, there we go. I usually mute my mic so I can hear the audio in the clip. Make sure it's all done properly in that. That's the main issue that I have with YouTube Shorts, believe it or not. I do YouTube Shorts, and sometimes I'm here with Nightros when I'm doing them, and you can hear the audio from the start to the very finish, but as soon as I have clipped the portions that I wanted to have, and then I upload it, and then before I like upload it now, I check it all and stuff. But like say for example, Nairos is saying something at the end, and it has it all captured, and then I go to upload, and then it shows me a review of what I've done. It cuts out like 5, maybe 4 to 5 seconds at the end, so I have to then more or less like add an extra 10 to 15 seconds before it's cut out, if that makes sense, so everything at the end gets put in. There we go. Turn in the bag. There we go. Here's a question, ladies and gentlemen. Would you all be interested in Reddit Online outfit creations? I did only one this year, and then I shifted focus to character creations. The reason being is because I just felt like nobody seemed to have been interested in outfits. They more or less seemed to be interested in character creations. So but with me like looking at outfit creations and character creations, combining the two with like views and stuff like that, I just feel like character creation seemed to be the most common one. That character creation video was helpful. Thank you, I appreciate it. It took quite a lot of work, and sadly I wasn't able to make it. It was helpful, but the editing app that I use to make my videos HD, like put them in 1080p or 4K or whatever, the videos in 4K have been really good. Like, they've been very clear. It's been absolutely beautiful. Honestly, no, I don't know what you're doing. Like with these waypoints. You're just placing them and not talking. Please talk. But the video goes from like standard definition, which is technically PlayStation's quality, if that makes sense. And for me to, you know, make the video more clear so you can see my characters, and when the character's moving about or I'm moving around in the options menu, it's not blurry, if that makes sense. So I do the video, I upload it to YouTube, I obviously said it's private and stuff. I then take that video as a download, put it into the editing app, and then I add my intro. I sort out the volume on that intro. I can actually adjust the volume quality. So at first it starts at 100, so it's like blasting into your eardrums. So I turn that down to around 40, 41 volume, I then make sure that's in clear definition and stuff. I then drag the video in. I adjust the volume on that so you don't hear my PS4 in the background. Right. And then once that's done, I review the video, make sure everything's all done, cut things out that need to be cut out. For example, the 5 seconds of me not talking at the beginning, and then me going quiet for a good like 5 to 6 seconds at the end. So basically I just cut those both parts out, and then obviously, you know, review the video. The intro's done, I'm talking instantly, and then I, you know, say my outro and it just cuts, and then I save the video, put it in 4K, 360 frames per second, or whatever the maximum is of frames, and then I sort out a title. I just put audio vid, and then a description, you know, something random. And once I save that, it just saves to YouTube automatically. And this is where I have a problem at times. And this is why I've been working on this like video at least 8 to 9, maybe 10 times. Because the intro at the beginning switches for some odd reason. So it goes my video, then the intro. Or the intro is blurry and the video is clear. Or both are blurry. Or intro is clear but the video is blurry. It doesn't save it as the 4K definition. It doesn't save it as the maximum frames per second. So I've had a lot of issues with that video. And when I managed to get it like all sorted, I sadly ran out of free trial for that editing app. So I wasn't able to add my intro. I wasn't able to then add my video, make it all clear, 4K and all that, maximum frames per second. Cut parts out what I needed to cut out. You know, it was just a video done, scheduled, title, description, tags and everything else sorted, and then upload on said scheduled date. And I was just thinking to myself constantly, yes, the video may be informative, but is it clear? You know, is it blurry or anything like that? Or is everything all good? But as long as you don't mind that, I'm happy. I am trying to find like editing apps out there to improve my videos, add stuff in that I haven't added in before. So I'm learning, but the video that I did though, it was just standard definition. There was no edits or anything like that. But all that matters is that if you checked out the video, you don't care about the video quality, as long as you can hear my voice loud and clear, as long as the information I deliver is informative, it's all good. You know, from start to finish, you understood everything that I said, and you came away from the video knowing that you've got this information now about the character creation, and you know next time if you are going to do character creations, you know to do what I explained in the video. So yeah, for those who did watch the video, left a like, a comment and stuff, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Any interaction that the video gets, the better it does in the algorithm of YouTube. And I know that sounds petty and that it sounds like it's a load of BS. Leaving a like on a video, on a stream, on a YouTube short, on a community post, a comment as well. The more interaction the upload gets, whatever it may be, the better it does in the YouTube algorithm, the more it gets out there for people to find and stuff like that. So any support is appreciated. But hopefully everything makes sense. You know, I'm sorry for the ramble, but I just thought to let you know that videos are a bit sloppy, you know, back to normal with standard definition and stuff like that. But if any of you know any free editing apps out there that I can use on my laptop to get an intro in for my video, for me to cut parts out of the video that don't need to be in, for me to get the video in 1080p or 4K, whatever, maximum frames per second and that. If you have any apps ideas of like editing, please let me know the name, okay? Whether it's in the live chat or whether it's in Discord server, I'd appreciate it. Because I do want to do better this year with my videos. I do want to make sure that they are the best of the best, you know? And I do feel like I can do better, but obviously with the amount of limited stuff that I have, I can't provide you the best quality of content out there, you know? But it's been a video a long time coming, I guess you could say, due to me seeing a lot of videos out there in the past with character creations, with people asking the same question over and over and over and over and over again. Why does my character look nothing in the game like she or he did in the wardrobe? You know, why do they look completely different? And the main answer is, oh, it's because of platform based. It could be, but it also could be you doing this, you know, you're going into the character creation and then you're just fully customizing your character, sitting them down, taking the picture, then loading them into the game. That's when obviously your character changes. So go into character creation, change either one thing or change the settings that I said in the video to change to be 100% certain. Sit your character down, stand them back up, go into the character creation, appearance, whatever, and then fully customize your character, sit them down, take a picture. Then your character will look the same in-game as they did in the wardrobe. And Naira's asked a question which is pretty helpful. She said, do you have to change the eyes colour, the weight, the eyebrows, the age, you know, the settings that you said in the video, or can I just change one? And I replied, you can just change one, but if you just change one and then sit your character down, the other settings that you haven't changed will just change automatically, but it will drastically change your character at times. So if you just change all those settings that I suggested in the video and then sit your character down, stand them back up, your character won't change that drastically. Like the cheeks won't change as much, the chin won't change as much, the eye shape or anything like that. Now obviously it can be different for everyone, but for me, I've only just changed one setting, and that was the eyebrows. Right, I sat my character down, I stood them back up, and everything on my face changed, so I had to go through a lot of my settings again to make my character look like she is now, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's been a bit of a stressful video, let's say the least. But it's out there now. I do hope that you enjoy it, checked it out, left a like, comment, all that good stuff. What are we doing about these two policemen? Are we just taking them out with a bow at the same time, or? Yeah, we can do. We can, but we obviously got that policeman now riding by. Wait till he goes around the corner. I don't know if this works. I highly doubt it. Right. You can take the one on the right. I can take the one on the left. Don't be too far back because your draw distance on the bow might not reach accurately. No, that sounds stupid. Right. I take the one on the right. You take the one on the left. 3, 2, 1, go. Never mind. Did you completely miss? Oh no. Did you completely miss? Ah dear. I can hear her laughing now. Oh well. I said I go right, you go left. I changed it at the last second. I said I go right, you go left. And then I counted down and I shot. So I was stood on the right, you were stood on the left, so it makes sense, right? I did say that, yes, but I changed it at the last second. Pew pew pew! Hello, Ratskin. Aha! You thought?
You breaking me out of here?
I am, yes.
You here to break me out?
Sadly. Don't know you. Don't care to know you.
They're right there.
Whatever you did, I don't care. Alright, Robin Hood, calm down.
Bring it last. Come on. That's them.
Why did he die like a cartoon character?
Would you let me get him?
Yes, go whatever you need. What?
There may also have been another incident.
Oh no, what?
Hi everybody. Okay, so you did mix up the people who were shooting, but we would have still have lost anyway. Because I've just realised I thought I put my bow in regular arrows.
Oh, you have. Oh no, you have not.
Well, I shot them with tracking arrows.
Oh my gosh.
So that explains why they're fucking dying. And why they look like they have little gas bombs. But
Are you serious, man?
Oops!
For goodness sake, woman.
I haven't used this bow in ages.
For goodness sake.
Well, I could have killed them with dynamite. So at least I changed it. So, yeah, this was not going to go black. Can I have that tracking arrow? Oh, I've lost them all. I used all 8 of them.
How have you lost all 8 of them?
Because I was shooting them.
Are you...
I realised. It just explained a lot why they weren't dying.
Oh gosh, what happened? Oh, 7X used more than one emoji.
I'm serious about those things.
Nightbot is not having that. I do apologise, who... 7X, I do apologise for the timeout from Nightbot, but there's a reason why I have emote protection on. And the reason being is because of bots that come by. I don't want to go further into this, you know, detail about the bots and that. If you've been around the streams long enough, you'll know. But basically bots have been coming by, they've been literally spamming emotes more than like one. And instead of, you know, the bot getting away with it and the mods needing to deal with it, I just have Nightbot set up to deal with it then and there.
I ain't going to leave here without
Hello, Rainbow. I also saw that message.
You're making this too easy.
I saw that message, Rainbow. Was that for someone else, or...? Lots of laws in your last comment, Night Rose. Honestly, I asked Night Rose to do one thing. One thing. That's simple.
No, you said shoot left, I'll go right, and then you're like, I'll get right, you go left, you go left, you go right, you go right, you go left, and you keep doing ah!
No, I changed it the last second.
Well, you shouldn't have.
Well,
That's
it would have
like
failed. We would have
saying
failed
to
anyways.
everybody, we're going to sneak in to the left, and then going, actually forget it, we're going to go right. You can't just do it last second, it doesn't work.
I changed
like
last second.
No, you
I
can't
gave enough.
do that.
I can.
No.
I can.
The fact you can, you shouldn't. There's a difference.
I
Just
can.
because you can doesn't mean you should.
I can.
You shouldn't mess with people's brain power. I was already locked and loaded on Mr. Right.
What with tracking arrows?
That's a completely different issue. That was a different issue. Different issue.
This argument is invalid because technically you had.
It's not invalid.
Technically
Don't
it
leave
is.
the prisoner.
Technically it is because you had tracking
It's not
arrows.
invalid. No, because you messed it up in the first place.
It doesn't matter that I messed it up. So a matter of fact,
It does actually, because we could have still worked it.
that was the preparation. So me messing up on the preparation, yeah. I hold my hands up. However, on the execution of said preparation,
well, if you gave me
messed
plenty
it
of
up.
time to look at my weapons, I might have realised.
Well, you had enough time to look at your weapons because there was a policeman that was dawdling by
You
it.
were changing left and right, left and right,
Chat,
left and right,
chat.
and I got so disorientated.
No.
I stopped focusing.
She knows
on
she's
the
wrong.
main job.
She knows she's
I'm
wrong.
not wrong. You
No.
need to slow down.
You are wrong. No.
I was ready
No.
to stab everybody,
No.
and you wanted to
Stab everyone
arrows.
with tracking arrows. Yeah, good luck with that.
No, with a knife, and then you wanted to do an arrow, and I wasn't ready.
Right, chat. Didn't she back me on this? Right. No word of a lie. It's simple.
No,
There was
it's not
there was a policeman on his horse trotting by. You had enough time to check if everything was all good with your tracking arrows, dynamite arrows, whatever. You had enough time period to sort everything out then and there. As soon
No,
as that
'cause I was listening
policeman,
to your instructions.
as soon as the
Okay,
policeman
move on.
turned around the corner, you should have made sure everything was all good. Because I checked my bow and I saw regular. I was like, right, I'm all good. You saw me on the stream pull up the weapon menu.
Are you even helping?
No, because I'm proving you wrong.
Ridiculous! You're supposed to be helping the getaway driver. You would make for a terrible heist partner. Terrible.
And so would you be
I am
fishing
great.
execution.
I'm not great at the breaking in. I'm great for distraction. You
You
could
should
be
be,
more
believe it or not.
distracted by shooting with the wrong arrow.
I just
I
love
am the
proving you wrong.
distraction party. I'm the party that, you know, is meant to do the drive away and just keep everybody
You don't
entertained.
drive a horse, you ride it.
I'm talking about like in GTA when we used to do the
This ain't
heist.
GTA though, is it?
I was the distraction party. You have to distract them while we are doing the main job.
I am
It's like, yes,
distracting
I'll
them.
take that job. That was my job.
I'm behind them, aren't I?
No, you're supposed to be the getaway guy.
Hmm. I was never the getaway guy.
And Rainbow's the planner and to go in and knock everybody out guy.
Hmm. Exactly, Serenix. Like, I had enough time to check everything. I even pulled up my weapon wheel to check everything. She had enough time to check everything as well, but no. She likes to put the blame on me. And when she's wrong, she likes to raise her voice.
Excuse me, I didn't know we were doing arrows until you decided lastminute.com. Should we do arrows? Well, I think we should. Let's just do it. You take the guy on the right. Okay, don't be too far back now. Change your mind. Left person, go.
I
That's
give
how
you
it
enough
went.
time as well with that. Because I said, I go right, you go left,
I
and
had
I'll count
I
down.
was very busy as well, off mic, and I had a lot going on in my house as well. So I didn't have 100% focus, and you just did not give a lady enough time.
I gave you enough
A
time.
lady needs at least an hour to prepare and get ready. Not 30 minutes, not 2 minutes, not 5 seconds.
Nah, I ain't waiting an hour, love.
It's one of your rules as well.
As soon as I'm ready to go out that door.
One of your rules is to not confuse
it's not.
or
It's not.
It's going to break because I'm making it a permanent.
No.
It's not to break and confuse nitros, and
No.
you do that constantly.
No.
Constantly. Yes.
I'm the owner of my
Now
community.
there's another rule in there. Do not argue with me.
No. I'm the owner of my community.
Yes.
What I say
and
goes.
Whatever the hell I am in there. Oh no! I ran over Bertie.
You see what I mean? You're not, like, it's...
Sorry, Bertie. No, I'm busy here. I'm trying to walk. Look.
You're trying to argue over something that's not worth arguing over. I'm staying facts as well.
Because either way,
I can go all stream.
This guy is not a bank, so at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
What matters is you're useless. That's what we
you're
want.
useless. You're useless.
I'm uselessless.
You're useless. Yes, you are. I'm pretty good at what I do. Why is this guy following us?
I don't know.
Really,
Ask him.
man?
Ask him.
You ask him.
No, you're the lady.
Do you? Look at your big boots.
Look, I may be a lady, but I have a male voice, okay? That scares away people.
Well, he's
We've
clearly
already
not
stated
phased.
this.
Perhaps he likes
He's walking up to you like, hey, what are you doing?
I feel like he's like a dad following his son. Where you taking my kid?
Pretty much.
I got my eye on you. You're taking my son.
That revolver looks cool. Well, I can show both of them. This one. Scorpion on it.
I can promise you guys, I'm not going to be here in 40 years.
Hallelujah.
I'm going to be rich and famous.
And I have my life.
I'm going to be like a millionaire living on the beach somewhere. Without Larry's.
Good luck. Why is this dude still following?
Because he's got separation anxiety.
Yeah, just like you then.
I don't look like that.
Yes, you do.
I think
Especially
he
in the
needs some
forest.
exercise. Look at him. Let's put some weight on. He needs exercise. Come on, old Bertie.
Oh my gosh, my freaking... Bruh. You don't get any of this type of crap on anyone else's channel. Streams, whatever. A man and a woman argue.
Aidan with me? Oh my gosh!
No, I'm good, thanks. I'm good. I've had it's nearly been nearly a year since I've known Night Rose. It's been nearly a year.
It has been a year.
No, it has not.
I met you like a few days after my brother's birthday. Oh, gotta go! Go! In!
Gosh damn it. I've known Night Rose for a year. 2 months in, I was already done with the
2 months. Try 1 month.
True.
I was done after like 5 days. Until you fell through some ice.
Honestly, if that never happened, you wouldn't have been here. Like, you wouldn't have...
a free bird.
No word of a lie, chat. Night Rose wouldn't have been here. If you haven't checked out the...
He's been silenced.
No, it's my fucking, it's my friend being a dumbass.
Where's my pony? Pony, pony, pony. Yes, I can't believe it's been a year and he's still annoying. If all honestly, I think he needs to play that game again and fall through the ice. Just to relive a memory. It should be a yearly thing, you know, once a year, on that day. Just fall through some ice.
No, I just had my sister and her boyfriend in the background talking to me and making weird noises and stuff. You ain't hearing any of that on my stream. You'd be like, what the hell's going on? I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not. I'm muting my mic down in there.
What the long dog?
But anyway, sorry about that, chat. Apologies for the language. But come on, can you imagine in 40 years? 40 years. Oof. How old will Comicat be in 40 years? Oof. Comicat will be in his 90s. Oof.
I think it was the long dark that he fell through the ice on.
Simonix RDR2 story? I don't think it was RDR2 story. It was the long dark. I made a YouTube shorts and I believe I named it. Let's have a look actually. I wasn't able to adjust the brightness and stuff like that on the shorts, so the quality is as it comes. Yeah, it was an icebreaker moment where I was going across the ice and the game I was playing was The Long Dark, if anyone's wondering. And basically I was on a quest to find this like lockbox or something like that for like supplies and stuff like that, obviously to survive. And obviously with me being adapted to Reddit Online, I don't ever think about like other games being so realistic and that. So with me being, you know, so adapted to Reddit Online, I didn't think the ice would break or anything. So I went across the ice, succumbed, which means being too heavy, and then all of a sudden I started hearing this like ice started cracking. I'm like, the hell? And all of a sudden I just fell through the ice. Nightmares was coming by now and again on the Long Dark streams. So was Shannon, I believe, Comicat, Dr. Funster, and so many others. But she only watched, I think, because, you know, it was something different. It wasn't Red Dead or anything like that. But that one moment, Nightmares decided whether to stay by my channel or to get gone, more or less. You know, is this worth my time? Is this worth watching? Is this community worth being around? And then all of a sudden, as soon as I had that moment in that game, that was the pinpoint of her saying, you know what, I'm sticking around. That was absolutely hilarious. She said that she was rolling at work. I'm like, lovely.
Had a Great Dane sit on me back then.
Oh.
She heard me laughing, was straight on my lap. I was like, can't breathe.
But
I'm
no,
laughing, but now I'm out of breath.
for real though, like, that was the, believe it or not, that was the actual moment that decided it all for Night Rose to stick by my channel. And
I did come by the stream. Like the 3 Red Dead streams prior to that. So Comicat's right. I did come by and I did actually hang with you. I think in the second day of streaming because you used my thumbnail. Because I came by on the very first stream that I ever watched you. It's because I got recommended you because I'd watched other people and it all crossed over, similar people here and there. And I just remember watching you, and because your channel was really small and hardly anybody was writing, I do remember just doing something out of the ordinary for me. And that was just to text and say hi. And then you started messaging and talking back to me, and then you just, right there, you were going, I know you! And I'm like you think you do? Go away!
Yeah,
I do know you! And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Weird person.
she thought I was a proper weirdo. No word of a lie. She told her mom. Her mom was like, well, if he knows you, why don't you talk to him and stuff? She was very kind about it, and she went, well, he might be a weirdo. You don't know. It could be some like creep on the internet.
I don't know how he knows me, because my first thought is, are you somebody that I know from another group, from another game? Because I didn't want to get mixed back up in that.
Yeah.
So I was trying to decipher if you weren't, but
yeah, I understand.
Your own person. But you sound nothing like them, but, your mind wanders, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so,
it does.
But at the end of that stream, you were asking, like, I'm out of thumbnails, I need thumbnails, I don't have anything. But I know you, Nightmares, I'm adding you to the group chat, and I'm like, I don't know who you are, I've just said hey, and you're like, straight in. Like, I've seen you in this stream, yeah, you coming over, I've met you a few times, all over the place. I don't know who you are.
I actually, for those who don't know, for those who wondering how I knew Night Rose, then and there, as soon as she came by my live streams, is through Outlaw Dahlia. Now, if you all don't know who Outlaw Dahlia is, she's a wonderful person, has a great community, and that's how I actually met Green Motion as well, believe it or not. So, through Dahlia, I've actually met quite a lot of great people. I've had those great people come by my streams, even Dahlia herself. She's helped me grow my channel and stuff. But that's actually how I met Green Motion. So, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have, of course, met Night Rose. I wouldn't have met Green Motion. I also wouldn't have met a lot of other great people. But, it was, I believe, February 2021. It was Dahlia's birthday. I think it was 2021. I'm sorry if I'm getting the, year one, whatever. But it was Dahlia's birthday, and I came by her stream, and a lot of people in her stream knew me and wanted me to get into the game. I'm a fashion nerd and stuff like that, and I joined up on Dahlia. She got me in and stuff, and then all of a sudden I became her photographer to take community pictures and stuff, and I just kept seeing this woman in blonde hair, dress, continuously walking about. She was always in my sight and that, and I'm like, will you get out of my way? I'm literally trying to take screenshots here. So she was continuously in my way in that. And I just kept seeing her. And I actually got a picture. I need to find it if I can. But I actually got a picture of Night Rose in it. And that's the picture that I sent to her. And I first described it, but then I circled around it. She's like, oh yeah, that's me. But it was all through Dahlia's birthday stream that I found Night Rose. But I had a simple name, if you know what that name is, and everyone's name in the lobby was like XX underscore triple killer, that kind of crap name, So we had all these like sort of names in the lobby and stuff, but mine was just plain and simple, and that's what obviously attracted a lot of people's attention. It also attracted Night Rose's attention as well. But I was like in first person, and I was just taking screenshots like this, and I just kept seeing Nitros continuously getting in my freaking view and all that, and I was getting like so annoyed. I felt like lassoing her and like shooting her or something, but I was like, no, stay calm, stay calm. But I was
don't
like
really
getting.
remember walking away. I mean, I remember being near Dahlia because she kept wanting me to be beside her, but I didn't want to fight everybody else. So I kept trying to be on the outside, but I know I kept standing next to somebody, and that might have been you actually.
It was.
But I remember like trying to keep being out the way, and then being like, "Who is this person still in my way?" And it's like, "Oh, he's obviously trying to take a picture."
Yeah, I was in first
I was
person trying to
get
take
out
a
of the
picture
way
and stuff.
'cause I didn't want to get crowded, and then Daddy was
Yeah.
like, "Come in here."
In my sides, Aidan be scoping Nitros. I know it sounds
Yeah,
weird me
it's
saying
so
all of this. It does sound weird, but like if you were by that live stream, you'll understand. But I was taking screenshots for Dahlia and stuff, sending them to her. And if you are on PlayStation, you'll know that a few years ago, PlayStation had communities, and then Dahlia had her own community. So I posted my pictures in there, and Dahlia actually made one of them her background picture for the community. And that's when I joined the Discord server. I also thanked her for making, my picture as her background for the community. She was like, "Oh my gosh, is that you?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's me." And she went, "Oh, you're the one that's been sending, pictures and stuff." And I'm like, "Yep, that's me." And that's when I started to meet Green Motion. He said that he loves my screenshots. He also does screenshots for Red Dead and other games as well. So me and him started to talk back and forth. And then as soon as I posted my stream link in her self-promotion channel, Green Motion found it, came by the chat, and said, "Oh, I didn't know you were a streamer." I'm like, I don't really brag about it. I'm not one of these people that go into other people's live streams like, "Hey, I'm a streamer, come check me out. I've got this many subs, I need more." But yeah, I had that screenshot no less, and I sent it to Nitros. I'm like, "This is you, right? This is your character." And she went, "Yeah, and?" I'm like, "I know I freaking recognise you. Your name as well, because I was playing Red Dead, and as sad as it sounds, Red Dead lobbies were back then. Like, they are still small now, but back then they were quite terrible due to a lot of bugs and glitches in the game, such as, like, animals not spawning and stuff like that. So, yeah, the lobbies were small. We were running into the same type of people. And I was doing a collector run on my own before joining up with friends. And I checked the lobby list, and this is what I always do before I roam around and stuff, because, red dots, purple dots, whatever. So I checked the player list, and I saw Nitros, and I'm like, Nitros, and I kept repeating it. I was like, I swear I've heard of this name before. I can't figure out where I've seen this name. So I was just roaming around the lobby, hunting, collecting, whatever, and then I joined up on my friends. But there was this one stream that I did, and I believe that's when Nitros came by. I was actually in the lobby with her, and I had my camp spot basically like next door neighbours. And I ran out of camp, I was hunting for a little bit, I saw this blue dot, and I was like, you know what, I'm not really interested in like fighting her out. If that blue dot comes up to me, shoots me or whatever, I cannot be bothered getting into fights. So I'm going to switch lobbies. And that's when she looked at the name real quick before realising that, that is the same person that she's met beforehand. She came by my channel and she went, "Oh my gosh, it is you." And this is when Nitros and I started to like talk more often, and she started coming by the streams and stuff like that. But she kept saying to me, "I'm not staying, just to let you know. I don't I don't like your content. You chat for England. You're probably just one of these like." No, down the line you did. I'm just cutting it short. But you're like, "Oh, you chat for England and this, that, and the other." But as soon as I played the long dark, as soon as I fell through the ice, she stuck by me then and there. And I was like, "Thanks." All it took was me falling through ice and freezing my nuts off and dying and all this stuff for you to stick by. She went, "Well, it was worth it, wasn't it?"
I
Like,
think that was also the one time you went as well. I don't have my pants on.
Really?
Yeah, because you kept moving your pants.
Did you
on
shoot?
Accidentally, because I thought I was hitting the guy next to him. I thought he was lassoed, but he wasn't. stuck
You've
it down.
been messing up badly today. You're in
I
timeout.
have, thank you.
But no,
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that was the one that you literally just before you'd done that. I'm sure you were messing about with your clothing items. And, because, you were trying to explain the difference between a hoodie and a jumper.
was
and then
I?
you accidentally took your trousers off.
Oh,
Out and you went, oh no, I need those back on. And I was like, that's a bit too revealing for a game.
I actually, yeah, believe it or not, in the lawn deck, you can actually take your pants off and just walk around in your underwear. Believe it or not, you actually can do that.
Way too cold in the snow.
Yeah, I don't recommend it though,
You were trying to
chat.
explain what a hoodie and a jumper was, and then you got yourself confused. Because you're like, a hoodie is something warm.
Also,
and a jumper is
that's
got,
when
like, pockets.
that's when Nightmare started laughing because, believe it or not, in that game, this is another thing that made her laugh, as well, and tell her mum and stuff. And her mum was like, "What?" So in the long dark, you can actually get toilet water.
Oh no.
Believe it or not, you actually can get toilet water. You put it in a bottle, and then this isn't. I know it sounds funny. I know it sounds stupid. I know, but I know, I know. But you can get toilet water, right? And then you can put it in a pot, a cooking pot, whatever. Put it by the fire. Obviously, boil it to, you know, kill the germs, etc. And then obviously when it cools down, you can drink it. Yes, it sounds disgusting, but you can actually go ahead and drink toilet water.
And that was the toilet you were drinking it from, though. I think that's what really put me off. And the way you were running around so quickly. I need to find the toilet. Looking for a toilet. I need to find. Where's the toilet? Oh, it says I need to find the toilet, guys. Where's the toilet? I really need to find the toilet. Found the toilet. It's okay. Okay, I got the water. Great. I'll cook that later.
Why is my horse continuously doing this? This is the one thing I don't like about Arabians. They just run off all the time. They just run off scared. It's like so annoying. You can't like have them stick by you. So annoying. Alright, at least they didn't attack. Aw, poor fella's doing a delivery, bless him.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Blow it up! No, I'm joking. We're not like these people. But, toilet water is fine. Just boil. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, but it was in the toilet. It was the toilet he was in. And the way he went head first, I was like, oh no!
Yeah, it was quite bad. Also,
I think the worst bit was you took it back to a really weird and dodgy looking container that you had a little fire pot in, and the whole thing
I had to
totally
go to
not
the
a 5-star restaurant.
No, I had to go to the Grey Mother, which is her name, and she has a fireplace, and I just put it in the cooking pot, boiled it, and
You were staying in a container, a red container, where you were boiling the water.
Yeah, I know.
The whole thing just did not look. I'm watching it, and I'm like, this is so not 5-star.
Yeah.
It's just like total downgrade.
Like, you do what you gotta do to survive, okay? Like, you do what you gotta do.
I was just like, the way you were going, I need the toilet. I'm like, do you have that personally, or?
Yeah, when I was saying that, I think I had Austin BMX. I'm sure you all know who that is. But I had Austin BMX in my stream. He's like, you need the toilet, then go. I'm like, no, in the game. I need to find a toilet in the game. And they're like, wait, you can go to the toilet in the game? I was like, yeah, you can go to the toilet in this game. And then I found one, toilet water, lovely, that's what I needed. And then I was like, you needed to, wait, so let me get this straight, you needed the toilet for toilet water? I went, yeah, to survive. I'm thirsty, I'm dying of thirst. And they're like, you just don't straight up drink toilet water, do you? I'm like, no, you put it in a cooking pot, you boil it, wait a few hours, and then when it's cold, whatever, you drink it. Right, okay, this game is something else then, isn't it? I was like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the whole thing was just... But it was like, because you were breaking it up, I need the toilet, I need to find the toilet, I need the toilet, I'm gonna die. Excuse me. It's okay, I've got the water now, it's in my bottle. Oh, that's even worse.
Well, thank you for the helpful tip, Ratskin. So if I do go on a survival trip, I will write that down.
So you should have peed in the bottle.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Where is this? Where's this all going
actually,
to?
I remember something else I think I said to you in your stream.
What?
Oh no, I don't think I'd actually put it in the stream. I think I'd said to you after the stream. I wanted to type it. And
Exactly, Comma Cat. Yep.
Hey, we didn't throw poop. Aidan put a bug in the game where everything was pooping 6 to a
Oh, yes. I need to find that. I need to find that.
Aidan, no, you shouldn't mess with that. Oh, come on. Do you even know what you're doing? It can't be bad. Aidan, it's bad. Why is it bad? Because that timer's done about 20.
I literally need to find that. I'm gonna make that a YouTube Shorts. When you've got to go, you got to go. But no, I was like messing around with settings in Ark, and I had no clue what they were doing and stuff. And I'm like, what does this do? Well, you know what? Change this. I was literally clueless about it, and I was just like strolling along, and all I was like, what is that? And I was just like baffled. And then all of a sudden I just see this little tidgy dinosaur doing like massive plops. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I just started like scooping it all up, and I'm like, oh, this will be helpful. And I did like 20 more. I'm like, oh my gosh, what have I done? So I had to delete the save game, change it all back and stuff. And I'm like, dinos are not pooping that much. And then I found out that I messed the setting up again to the point where dinos don't poop at all. I'm like, lovely. So they're constantly constipated. No wonder the bloody charging us, biting us, and ripping our pants off.
It worked for both of us. You kept going to me, did you just go to the top? I went, yes. And again. And again. Look, my character's constantly got the jitters. Because she's
Fucking heck, man.
constantly going. Then on the
Fucking
bright side, at least we've got enough fertilizer now. We could grow a whole garden.
I'm just reading up in chat.
The griffins were walking with it constantly going. There was poo coming out the sky from the dragons.
Oh, that was... oh, gosh.
There was poo floating from the megalodon. It was quite interesting. I mean, the beach was not... well, it definitely was not a clean beach.
No. Ark is very weird because of how you can design your characters.
It'll be fine. If there's a problem, we can easily fix it. I don't know how to fix it.
Ark is weird though, because of how you can design your characters and stuff. Like Monkey Boy, he was... Don't deliver him yet, I just delivered mine because he's dead. Monkey Boy made his character like really tiny, with big legs or whatever. And Shannon, I don't want to describe what Shannon did to hers. But,
well, no, I did that to mine.
Yeah, I know, but...
Me and Shannon started really messing about with it then, didn't we? Little legs, big arms. Big nose, little arms.
Absolutely crazy, you two.
2 inches tall.
But no, this is why I enjoy having the community that I have. And the reason being is because it's small. I get to chat with you all. Yes, I do miss a few things here and there in the chat. My apologies. But I have this like constant bug. I don't know if it happens to you, ladies and gentlemen, but in the live stream, in the top corner, I don't know what it is on like different devices, phone, tablet, whatever, but in the top left corner you see top chat, right? Make sure you switch it to live chat so you see comments in real time. If you see it, if you're in top chat, you'll see it like a few seconds after. So I was in top chat this whole time, so I probably missed out on quite a few comments. If I did, I apologise. I have been switching it to live chat as well now and again, but it just keeps switching it back. I don't know why.
The iPad actually updated on that. They don't do live chat anymore. It's called all messages. That's when I said to you I couldn't find my live chat. It's because YouTube was updating it. They've changed it. It's now top chat and all messages.
Okay.
The laptop says top chat and live chat, but the iPad's gone all messages. I was like, oh, okay, that explains why it went missing.
Right, okay, thank you for that. So, if you are on iPad or phone or whatever the case may be, if you see all messages, just click on that and you'll receive all messages in the live chat in real time, if that makes sense.
Oops, ouch. Eesh.
I'll read from where is it? Yeah, here, just stand lol, can't talk right now. I like your thumbnail today, thank you, I appreciate it. I took the picture of the thumbnail when Night Rose was share playing with me. I believe it was when I think it was the first time that I became this character. I made a character creation, and is it this character or is it a different character? Is it this one or is it my old one?
No, I think it was this one. Because I remember like you'd done your character and then you were having footage. You wanted to share play with me.
Let's have a look. I can actually look on Discord real quick. Click on that. Opening browser.
Oh my, I'm going off the cliff! I'm okay, I'm back.
Yeah, it's this character. So, the Carmella character creation is basically this character right here. And the first time that I became this character, I was having food, and Nyra's was the one that designed this whole character. She was the one that roamed around in Red Dead and share play and stuff. And I was just taking screenshots. I was just spamming the share button and stuff like that. I caught that picture, and I made it disorientated, if that makes sense, like Western vibe. So it's not like fully clear. It's a bit old and rugged and stuff like that. So if it does look a bit rustic or blurred or anything like that, hopefully it's not too blurred. I've made it that way to fit the Western theme, if that makes sense. And then I've added writing and stuff like that. Hopefully it looks good. Hopefully it does. But it's all thanks to Night Rose for the thumbnail. But I appreciate it, Comic-Con. Thank you. I hope that you've liked the other thumbnails in the past. I did like the one in the other stream that I did, which was me and Night Rose in Armadillo. I loved the whole scenery of that. The filter as well that I used to give it that like plague-ish type styled theme, if that makes sense. Due to, being in Armadillo, Armadillo is known for plague, known as the cholera outbreak. So I just thought to have a plague-ish type styled theme for that thumbnail. So hopefully you've been liking the designs of the thumbnails lately for Red Dead. For Fortnite, I haven't really been doing too much with Fortnite. It's just plain and simple. I do have the thumbnail though for March, whenever I get back to live streaming. Alright. Is it, how many people is it? Just one?
Yes. Where's my hat?
There you go.
Just drown?
No. He tripped. Smacked his head on a rock. But, thank you though, once again, Comcat.
How is it swollen?
Lots of laws in your last comment on us.
Give a purple eyeball. Not as good as mine.
Understandable, don't think I'm timed out though. Civinix, if you do more than one emoji, it does time you out for 5 seconds. I've made sure that it doesn't time you out more than that. The first time that I set up Nightbot, it did time you out for a good like 60 seconds, and I was like, that's just honestly a joke. So I've changed the seconds interval to only time you out for 5 seconds. Due to bots coming by, as I said, if you've been by the streams lately, you'll know that there's been plenty of bots coming by, spamming certain emojis, saying certain stuff. So I've put on a symbols protection, and if you spam too many symbols in one short period of time, you'll get timed out. However, for moderators, they won't be affected. They can literally spam emojis and stuff like that, which I don't recommend. definitely if I tell them to do so, but it's just to time out the bots and stuff, and then the moderators can take care of the bots, ban them, get rid of them. So yeah, hopefully all of that makes sense. You know. But just, you know, be cautious next time. I would say only put like one emoji just to be safe, okay? If you're not a moderator, please just use one emoji. We met Nyros in Red Dead. She mesmerized us with that horse move. That is true, yes. I did nag Nyros to join me in Red Dead, you know, because I was just so excited to officially meet Nyros, and honestly I never thought it would ever happen. You know, it's just some person online, you know, I met them in a stream, aka Dahlia's stream, and I saw her in the game and stuff like that, but we kept bumping into each other, like, believe it or not. Going back to the story, so we basically kept bumping into each other, you know, and Dahlia, she did like community events, and she did one of the community events such as she took a train to a bridge, and I can't remember which bridge it is. I'll probably try and find it in the stream, but there was this bridge that she stopped the train at, and basically jumped off the train, and the other person or people around you will try and lasso you and grab you and then lower you to the bottom safely. So it's a bit like bungee jumping, if that makes sense. And that's what myself and Nyros were doing. When Nyros jumped off, I actually lassoed her at random. You know, I was just waiting for someone to jump off. She jumped off. I managed to throw my lasso in time and grab her, and then I lowered her down to the bottom. It was actually quite fun. But then we went to the movie theatres in Saint Denis. I kept bumping into Nyros and then there. I was just taking a bunch of screenshots, and then obviously we had trolls and stuff killing us and blowing us up, inviting griefers and stuff like that. So we had that to, you know, take care of. And believe it or not, the first person that was in there for all of that was Nyros. She was locked and loaded. She was like, I'm ready for a fight, let's go. And I believe she was like the only one at the time to, you know, fend them off. I then joined in, and then I believe about 2 or 3 more people joined in on the griefer side of things, but it was just all around a good time. After that though, after Dahlia's stream, I was in Dahlia's Discord as well as like talking to the people in there, but we just didn't really communicate like off stream, if that makes sense. So actually a few months passed until I kept seeing Nyros in Red Dead. I kept seeing her name, and it was just mind-boggling. Like, I was just like getting frustrated because I was like, I recognize her name, but I can't remember where I met her from, you know. So yeah, I was just like getting so annoyed. And I was with my friends one time, and I actually said to the people, like, that name again, it's in this lobby, and one of my friends said, whose name? I said, Nyros. Right, it's just a name. I went, no, it's not just a name. I know this person. They're either following me, or we're just somehow bumping into each other because we're like friends of friends with someone. Like, I'm friends with a friend that she's friends with, if that makes sense. Oh, you could be, you know, who knows. But I did find out, I can't remember the name of him, but I did find out that I was actually friends with one of Nyros' friends that was from GTA and played Red Dead, and then, you know. But that's probably how me and Nyros were bumping into each other, because sometimes what Red Dead does, since it's a peer-to-peer servers and not dedicated servers, is that sometimes it just joins you up with your closest friends, whatever, whoever's in that lobby. So that's probably how me and Nyros were coming across one another. But
I mean, I've been in the same lobby as you for the whole day.
Oh yeah.
But I saw your name, but didn't realise you were streaming at the time. But I was playing in a public lobby with my friend, and I had checked the lobby and I had seen your name, and because I was like, oh my gosh, there's this person. I think I did actually tell her, and she thought it was funny. And then we carried on doing collecting the whole day. And I had been in the same lobby as you. But I didn't know you back then. Like, I wasn't even watching you. I only found your name out when I was watching somebody else. And that's then when I started to, like, clock you in somebody else's stream. And then, eventually I got recommended you for live stream. And I came over to you. It's like, oh, well, I've seen you in this one. I'll come over here. And that's how it all started.
And then she got involved with the thumbnails and stuff. I just started taking.
So I just sent you a lot. You wanted to talk with me, and I was like, no. And I put that off. And I said, I've got really funny, because I remember texting you in the live stream saying I've got really funny ones, and you went, the funnier the better. And that's when I sent you that bear.
Yeah.
Sleeping, and you were like, that is actually really funny, I'm going to use that.
And I did, yeah.
Because I then saw my thumbnail then being used, I came by that stream. Because I actually wasn't going to come by the next time. But because you used my thumbnail, I was like, I feel like I have to. So I did. And then I was like telling you I'm at work, but I'll be home soon. You kept saying to me, come join. And I'm like, I don't really want to. And then I got home and I saw you were still live streaming, so I came back in the live stream and I thought, I'm just going to be really quiet. And then you started mentioning my name again, and so I text hi, and you went, are you home? Are you on Red Dead? Do you want to come and join us? I was like, oh, I said hi. So then I did, and then that's when I started doing all my dancing, and you guys went absolutely crazy.
Which became a YouTube Shorts in the end.
And then I was like, oh my gosh.
Follow me.
And then that night, because Shannon then was saying that she was going, well, you and me can talk, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh.
And then I did speak to you that night, and then you said I could actually join the chat, and I said no thank you, so I did another live stream with you where I didn't talk, and that's when me and Common Cat had our dance in the saloon, not the saloon, but the moonshine, and then you did your
oh my gosh, how many notifications am I getting?
And then after that then you did your long dark, because I was like saying to you I'm not going to be around for a bit now, and when you were playing long dark I didn't actually play with you then for those next few days. You weren't playing Red Dead, and I was trying to like pull myself away because I thought I actually don't really want to be with you and get kind of like I didn't want to get like hooked, and I was saying to Mum, I said I don't want to be there every day and hang with them all the time. I said like on the odd occasion would be nice. I said, but I didn't want to be a constant after what happened last time and with other people. I didn't want to get back into that I'm always there situation.
I was like that as well.
But then when you fell for the ice, I was like, I just can't. I just don't feel like I can let it go. You fell for the ice, I thought, no, I'm like hooked now.
I think.
And then I've been here every day since.
Pretty much. Besides from when you're at work, and sometimes I stream when you're at work and that, but then I don't because I have like videos to sort out and that. But
I still get text messages.
I think. I don't know if it was Comic-Cat, it might have been. Probably what gave her the confidence to talk is when I spoke to her mom first. Because her mom wanted to talk to me before I spoke to Night Rose. And the whole conversation that I had with her mom, it wasn't nasty, it wasn't negative or anything like that. It was actually pretty calm. And her mom even said to me, now that I've spoken to you, it is your choice if you want to stick by or not, because the majority of the people that I've actually spoken to have left the party to never be seen again. There's only been one person that stuck by. But if you choose to stick by, you'd be the second person, but I think it'll be beneficial if you do, because you seem like a great guy, and you seem fun to talk to and that, and I hope that you do stick by. That's coming from me. And I was like, oh, thanks. And I did stick by, you know, and honestly, Nyros thought I was literally going to just leave then and there. As soon as the party ended, she thought, that was it. I'm done. I'm never coming back. I'm deleting Nyros.
Yeah, 'cause
Never
my
to be seen again.
anxiety is animal, mate, that's my problem. But like, I think the other thing as well was I also didn't want to talk.
When...
And I felt like you were one of those gonna be like quite controlling, in the sense that you're gonna want me to be on the live streams. You're gonna want people to hear me. You're gonna want me to talk to people.
Follow me.
And I didn't want to be doing that. I wanted to have the option that if I had to come away from a live stream, I had the rights to. But a lot of people aren't like that. And I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to talk to everybody like off a stream, because I didn't know where my limits were, or your limits, or anything, where the boundaries and things. So I had a lot of things going through my mind. The last thing I wanted to do is be live for everybody to see me. It's one thing to say things off a stream, but to say it actually on stream where it's permanently there.
Yeah, true.
And that worried me, because when I can see that I've misspelled something or I've implied something that was wrong, but when you say it, you can't take it back, and to know that I can't take it back on a live stream was even more frightening. Even more frightening, and then I'm literally having to rely on you not to upload it or to turn it into a bad lie, or, you know, it was a big risk in my eyes. Like, it was a lot of trust, you know, and then what I suffer with and everything, disability-wise and stuff as well, that threw me as well.
100% comic, I agree with you.
I was risking a lot.
Yeah, you were. But,
what I've had in the past.
if anything was said though from you, I would have, you know, told you off stream, which I have.
I think that's what it was though, and then you reassured it with my mum as well, and you said it.
100%,
you had said all those things before she'd even questioned it.
Yeah.
Well, he's very aware.
Yeah.
Give him that. She's like, he's very aware.
I was.
And he already had an idea of where we were going with this conversation before I even put my foot down.
Yeah, and that's what her mum liked about me. Like, there's a lot her mum likes about me, and that was one of them. And she went, he's very self-aware, and that's what I like. And she also said other things than that, and I was like, appreciate it. And honestly, like, I'm not the type of person
I
to.
know I'm gonna mess up. I mean, I have messed up, and you have had to say on odd things, and people have seen it. And I do go mute because I'm having to, and it's not like I go mute because I'm angry with what you said. It's because I have to process what you've said, and then I'm processing actually what have I done.
Ooh, where's my wolf?
And it makes me upset to know that I failed. But you're just carrying on. You know, you've said your thing. You're carrying on. You're not having a go. You're just like, no, you shouldn't have said that on the stream. I'm telling you, like, stop. I'm sitting there
It
going,
does sound weird though. Like, I know it sounds
but you've never.
controlling
My
that,
fear
but
was like, oh, if I mess up, you're gonna have a right go at me. You haven't. But
No.
that is my greatest fear, because I've watched other streamers and stuff, and they say, yeah, I'm never gonna have a go, and then they do. You know, I get it in real life with work and things. You know, when I apply for jobs, yes, we'll guide her, we'll help her. They're leaving for 2 hours.
the one thing the one thing that I get scared of though when I do hang with a new group of people is my ADHD, and it has upset me obviously because I keep forgetting I'm the host of the thing. I wanted to do a bounty, but got a freaking shootout going on. New players, nah, it's like it's a hotbed for activity, I would say. But the one thing that this is some real talk. Yeah, we're very open in this community, you know. Like, if any problems are erupting, come to me. and stuff like that. And that's what also, oh, please horse,
I
please
think it's
stop,
nice to
stop,
see
stop.
what the other side of the street is like. Though. I'm happy to be straight here, and I wasn't the whole
Hold
time
on,
of being on the stream. Things for you.
is my stream okay for you all? Is it jumping now and again? My stream does keep jumping now and again. Yeah, that's what, well, Ratskin, you know, I've not been the greatest of people, you know, I've had my moments and that I've been an absolute a-hole, I've said things that I wish I could take back, and obviously I can't. There's a lot of actions I wish I could take back as well, you know, and like Comacat said, I'll read it out. Everyone has those worries when they play with a new group of people. And he is right. I've hanged with a lot of group of people, you know, and if you have one bad experience, that's it for you. One bad experience will turn the tables for you, then and there. But for me personally, the one thing I get like bad anxiety of is my ADHD. If you do not know, when I was younger, I would say probably maybe 5 or 6 years old, I was diagnosed with ADHD, and at the time I didn't know obviously what it was or what can like cause it and stuff like that. So, you know, there was just like so much stuff in my mind about ADHD, and mainly one of them is the person can end up talking a lot, as well as like stuttering or feeling worried or scared or anything like that. You know, there was just like so much in my mind that was going on, and that's one thing that I was getting worried about when I was meeting a new group of people. Do I talk too much? Do I say the wrong things? Do I not fit in? Do I say things that aren't supposed to be said? You know, or am I too hyperactive? And the one thing that scares me the most, and I'm not afraid to say it, and it's these words. We will add you, and we'll see if you fit in with our group, our playstyle. If you don't, then I do appreciate you coming by and stuff like that, but you don't fit in. You know, and that's one thing that worries me. And when I've hanged with these group of people, you know, I've had in my mind, do I fit their playstyle? Do I fit their, like, mood, if that makes sense? You know, are they chilled, laid-back people? Are they hyperactive? You know, all of this just goes through my mind. I will admit, my ADHD has gone through the absolute roof. It's skyrocketed, and I've not been able to control it. And people have been mean about it. You know, people in that group, you know, been absolutely horrendous. I've explained to them, I've said my sorries, and in the back of my mind I'm like, why should I be sorry for something that I can't control? You know, it's something I can't control. Even if you tell me to stop, you know, it does take me a while to hit that low point, and that's the issue with ADHD people. You cannot tell them to stop being hyperactive. It will eventually kick in. It will eventually, you know, get them to hit that low point. They've bursted all of that, and it's like a puppy. Yeah, best way I can describe it is a puppy is very hyperactive. It runs back and forth. It does a whole freaking sprint around the field and that, and then it goes home. It's worn out, goes to sleep, and that's like it with an ADHD person. They have their burst of energy, burn it all out, and then all of a sudden they're out for count. And I'm literally like it so many times, and I've been like it towards Nightmares, and she's like, gosh, you are bad with ADHD, aren't you? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then all of a sudden on the night I'm like, don't talk to me, I want to go to sleep. And like, I even
ways of getting around it. Like, some people need to like be calm.
Yeah.
Calm person. You're more like trying to redirect your focus. Like you using that hyperactive and pushing it in a different way. Like, you get bored of, like, say, collecting, so you're picking off the walls. But if I make you pick off the walls, running around chasing me while we're collecting, we're still collecting, but you're doing something.
Yeah, pretty much, yes. That is true. But
So, if I get you to drag me around while we're going to the markers, you're still doing it, you're just being focused. And
yeah,
that's how yours
and you've
works.
actually worked your way around my ADHD without me knowing or noticing. You have obviously found your ways to work around my ADHD, as I have also found a workaround through your problems. You know, not to the same on stream because I don't know how you are with it. But, you know, we both, that's what I've liked about being in your life. I've managed to find ways to help you with your struggles, and you've been able to help me. And that's what I've needed. You know, I've always needed that someone to help me through my struggles as much as I have helped theirs. You know, and I've had a lot of people come up to me and they've always said the same thing. Doesn't matter who it is. They've always come up to me and said, no matter what you're going through, whether it's, you know, life itself, you know, struggles and stuff like that, you've always put your problems to one side. You've always been that person to help others through their struggles, through their life and stuff like that, even though you're going through your BS. You've always been that caring person, and sometimes you've cared too much, and when that person's turned around, threw it all back in your face, left your life, you've been stuck in a rut. Which I have. I have had the low points, but when I've lost people like a year or two ago, a few months ago, it does like sting. It's like a, I would say more or less like a bee sting, you know. But then eventually it'll go away, and then you're just back to your normal self. But yeah, that is one of my most main problems, is that I've cared too much for those who seem like they care about me, but they actually don't. They're just doing it for sympathy. They're just doing it to make me happy, type of thing. Putting on a fake
I'm still looking to live on that beach. I'm going to be rich and famous. I didn't say how. Come on, Aidan, pay up.
For goodness sake. But
I'm working overtime here.
there is one thing I do want to mention though, because Nightware's mentioned it last night. But once again though, like, I am a caring person, you know, and this whole live streaming journey, you know, it may seem like I've achieved a lot, but I'm just technically still getting started, you know. And there's just one main thing that I've obviously had on my mind constantly, and that's my ADHD. You know, will people enjoy hanging around with me? Will they get sick of me? You know, are they bored of me and stuff like that? There's just so much that goes through my mind, and it does worry me, gives me the shakes and stuff. But I'm just like, it is what it is. If people can't handle me, they can't handle me, you know? It is what it is. But, you know, I've been streaming since 2018, I believe August. And for those who have still stuck by my channel for all of these years, I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. But, going on to one thing that Night Rose spoke about, and that's memberships. When you pay for a membership. Now, obviously Night Rose is close to me, as well as Shannon, but they've both spoke to me. I'm not obviously going to share everything that I've personally said. You know, I've asked, what can I say? You know, can I say this and stuff like that? And they've been okay with it. So basically, considering that Night Rose is close to me, and she's not able to pay for a membership, will she be pushed to one side? Will she be the bottom of the barrel type of thing? And for those who are paying for memberships, who are, you know, giving in the money and stuff to me, will they then replace Night Rose? Will they be the one at top? Will they be the ones that are close to me? And will she be forgotten about? Because she's not putting in the money, she's not putting in the effort for my channel and stuff like that. The answer is no. Everyone here is going to be treated equally. It doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter how less money you have, whether you can pay for a membership on my channel or whether you can't because you are financially putting your money elsewhere. Nobody here will be treated differently. Doesn't matter about your race, your gender, whatever you want to be, your sexuality or anything like that. Everyone here will be treated equally. If you can't put the money in for a membership on my channel, that's alright. Whether you're putting your money elsewhere, like I said, or you just don't want to, because you want to check out my channel more instead of just putting your money in and then possibly regretting it later down the line. Nobody here will be at the very top, and those who can't pay are going to be at the bottom of the barrel until they start paying up and then start earning their ranks, if that makes sense. So I just obviously kept that short and simple. So now as with her saying, with many channels that she's come across, they have been like me, but then eventually they've had memberships, they've had people pay up and put money into their channel, and she's just been pushed to one side. She's been at the bottom of the barrel. She's been forgotten about. They see her name, but they just be like a normal person. Night was just a normal person, and that's what happened with this one streamer that I used to watch. And I went by last night, and I resubscribed, and they didn't even know me, even though I have helped them out with suggestions of emotes of what to have for their channel and stuff like that. I've been by their channel since it's a Fortnite channel, if anyone's wondering. I was probably around since chapter 3 season 2, like the beginning of season 2, when the IO, I think Comacat will remember, I'm not too sure, let me know please, Comacat, if you know this or not, but it was when the tanks were in Fortnite and everybody was going around in a tank blasting one another and stuff like that, and it was like the beginning of the IO war type of thing. Anyways, I was by this person's channel for a while. They recognized my name. Every time I came by, they would always, shout me out and stuff like that. But I paid for a membership, and as soon as I paid for that membership, I was the golden boy of the stream. I was the one that was always getting the attention, and for those who just had a grey name, it was nothing. I was added up on that person's friends list, and as I said, I was the talk of the stream and stuff like that. And then eventually, as soon as my membership went away, I didn't bother paying again. I was nothing at all. I was just like the regular viewer. Oh my gosh. Sit down, Fido. So yeah, it was kind of like upsetting and stuff like that. And eventually, it was like, oh, I'm going to gift memberships if I win a game. I win one game, I gift 5 memberships type of thing. Which he did. And I was gifted membership. And he was like, oh, Aidan Ketch is a member now. Once again, welcome back, buddy. I'm like, alright. Like, I had a membership before. I was the talk of the town. As soon as I lost my membership, I was nothing. But now as soon as I became a member, all of a sudden you remember me. All of a sudden you recognize my name, type of thing. But that's what happened last night. I resubscribed, and he said, thank you for subscribing, welcome to the channel, I appreciate it. I'm like, what? I've been by the channel since the beginning of season 2 of chapter 3, and all of a sudden you just don't remember me no more. And obviously I do understand what Nairos is saying, where she's coming from, and that, if you do become a member, will you be the talk of the stream? Will you be the top of the ranks? And for those who aren't paying, whether they choose to or not, or if they can or not. You know, will everything be different? And the answer is no. If you pay for a membership, you pay for a membership. I appreciate it. And for those who can't pay for a membership, but they still come by the streams, or if they can't come by the streams due to work, school, college, whatever the case may be, I still appreciate it. And as I've been saying, you will not be treated differently. You all will be treated equally. You know, money has never been a thing for me, you know, throughout this whole stream situation. I have a sponsorship lined up for me, and it is HelloFresh. If nobody's been by the streams to know this, but since my channel's been getting out there and stuff like that, I got an email, I would say a few days ago, maybe like a week ago, and they were saying, hey, we would like to sponsor you. All you need to do is a 30-second video, and you talk about this, that and the other, you get paid said amount, happy days. I'm just like, yeah, cool, nice, but not interested. I am not doing my YouTube channel for money. I am not doing my YouTube channel for financial gain to, you know, live life type of thing. When I eventually get out there more, you know, with my channel, I start doing more content, yeah, I'll probably be interested in sponsorships and stuff like that, but for the time being, I'm not interested. Why though? Because, as I've been saying, I'm not in it for the money. I'm not in it for financial gain. I'm here just to have fun. I'm here to get away from the real world, and I want to escape in this different reality. And when I start getting out there with my content, when I start doing different type of content and stuff like that, that's when I'll probably want to try and like help my channel to get out there. But at the moment, I'm not interested. It doesn't bother me, you know. And if I went up to my mom and dad, like, hey mom, I can get this from this, they're like, do it then. And if you're gonna get that, then do it. But it's just a shake of the head for me. Even now, I said, why don't you do it though? I was like, I'm not on my YouTube channel for money.
I'm only saying that because
I'll probably give it all to you now. Here, take it.
You've got the perfect line.
I do.
Practice it.
I do, yes, but
You're gonna waste it. You've literally got the perfect line. The only one we've got is if they go, now to do a face cam. Who wants to be the face?
I've done
the
a
camera?
I've done a face reveal before. You know, it was back in 2017 when I had like good viewership amount. I had 15, 20 people by the streams, and I just did like I was sat on my bed with my laptop, and my camera was there. I did Q&As, just talking to people and stuff like that. Played games. That's all I did. But now I'm just not interested. I just, it's not that I'm not interested as in like to do those type of streams as of yet. I do want to get more comfortable. I want to be comfortable in my own skin to, you know, put myself out there more. I don't care. People want to judge me for what I look like, you know. I don't care. You know, as long as I'm having fun, as long as I've got a smile on my face, that's all that matters. But I've always said this, I am not on YouTube for the money. I'm on YouTube to get away from the real world. Its problems and stuff like that. Sort your thing out. I'm here in a different reality. I'm here to have fun. If people come by my stream, they come by my stream. If they don't, they don't. But for those who do come by the streams, I appreciate it. And for those who have been by for many years, I appreciate you. You know? And I've had people talk about it. Why don't you get monetized? I'm just not interested. Yes, it would be cool to see the money flow in, to see the emotes being spammed in the chat, and see my channel out there more, and possibly more opportunities for me to get sponsored by different companies and stuff. But for the time being, I am just comfortable where I am. I am comfortable with what I'm doing. You know, I don't want to be out there. I don't. Like, I know how to get out there. I know how to put my channel out there to get the subscribers, to get the views, to get the likes, etc. But I don't want to be a big channel, because I don't want those who are in my channel right now to be forgotten about, to be pushed to one side. You know, I don't want them to feel that type of way. And not to call him out or anything, you know, but Coma Cat said it in the past. When you do start to grow, like all these other YouTubers that I've seen, will I just be pushed to one side? Will I just be forgotten about? Will I just be swallowed up in this hole where I'm nothing? It's a hole of nothingness. You know, you got all these people that are coming by and saying hi, and they're like, oh my gosh, so many people. And I'm just there. Will you still recognize me? And I turned around and said, yes, I will still recognize you. No matter how many people will come by, I will never forget those who supported me when my channel was dead in the dirt. You know, I wasn't posting the greatest of content. I wasn't being the best of what I can be. You know, I will never forget those who have helped me through thick and thin, because you should never forget those who were by your channel when it was dead in the dirt. And that's one thing a lot of people do on their channels. Not to judge or hate or anything like that, I'm not. But I just feel like when people start to grow, they forget those who were there since day one. When they only had 1 viewer, 2 viewers, 5 viewers, 10. They forgot all of that. But I don't want to be those type of people, where I'm growing and then I forget those who have helped me through thick and thin. And I won't. But as I've been saying, I'm not in it for the money. How I actually started my YouTube channel, and I'm sure you all know this by now, but I started my YouTube channel because I had a knee injury. I was going through depression and thoughts that no human should ever go through, you know. But it all started because of my knee injury, and I wanted a way to escape reality, to escape life, to escape all of these problems, you know, and forget my pain for one moment. And doing YouTube videos, silly, goofy YouTube videos and that, was my escape. And that's what I did. You know, I had a group of friends from school that helped me with my YouTube channel as well. Sadly I had to, well, I could have put them private, but me doing so came along with a lot of like issues, so I had to delete them. But I was doing mashups of songs and stuff like that, do like issues and stuff like that. I had to delete them, but that was my way to escape reality type of thing. And then eventually, you know, PS3 became a bit of a mess with constant modders and stuff like that. I decided to come to PlayStation 4 on Christmas of 2017. My first game that I ever played was Star Wars Battlefront 2, and then I played Fortnite, and then throughout 2018 I started to get more games. I played where you know is timer. I started to play Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, Skyrim and stuff like that. But off stream I started playing Red Dead Redemption 2 with a friend. And 2019 came along, and that's when I started to play Red Dead Redemption 2 fully, Red Dead Online, and other games as well. And I was just doing all of this for the fun of it. You know, I never had money on my mind. with YouTube or anything like that.
That's your due.
If I were to obviously be that type of person that's on YouTube to have it as my full-time job, if that makes sense, to get money from it and stuff like that, I'd make a separate channel, which I'd have, just in case I want to use it in the near future. I've got a separate channel. I've got a name for it. I've done the background. I've done the logo and stuff. All there is to it now is the content. So I haven't revealed the name to you all, have I? Of what my second channel is going to be called. I did read that though, rat skin in my head. It did take some time to process, but I know the struggle it is to be so hot. Jeez.
Really hot, you just take your clothes off, though.
Yeah, true, but nobody wants to see a pork belly. Remember that time? Remember that time when I was saying to you, I've been doing YouTube wrong this entire time, and I started mentioning all these things.
I know, and I said I've had the solution for that. You can buy a suit.
Yeah, true. I might do IRL streams, but in a banana hammock. What do y'all think?
I think you should be in a cat suit.
A cat suit?
Kitty, kitty. Cat, cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I'm a cat. You should get a panda or a wolf suit. Panda suit. Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, little panda had a crash. It's official. It's a panda suit. Come on, little panda.
Well, to be honest, well, do you know that my name is Aidan Panda on YouTube?
Yes. I we
probably
need
do.
panda emoji and bamboo emojis so we can keep feeding the panda.
I've got a lot of panda emojis, but I was very debatable on like adding them as YouTube emojis because I was like, the majority of my YouTube audience are adults. Do they want to use panda emojis?
Oh, who cares? I like pandas. They can have pandas.
Like,
Bring the
it's
inner
not just
child out.
pandas there, it's just like panda lurk, there's panda hype, there's panda let's go. Like, that's...
They're cute.
I got them all from Etsy, and I didn't get them like professionally made or anything like that. You know, they're all from Etsy, I bought them from Etsy and that. I do like them.
Woo!
I do like them, they're actually pretty cool.
I like them.
Not even...
Little
Well, no,
panda.
So, apologies if this stream's got a bit too deep or anything, but... Oh well. Very open here. Very caring as well. No matter what your age is, no matter... anything, you know? I'll care about you. And that's one thing that Shannon said to me. We all love Shannon, right? If you don't, we need words. But, we all love Shannon. She's an amazing person. And she's just, honestly, the life for the live streams. Like, when we hit an all-time low, Shannon's there to lift the spirits. You know, she's just full of life, she's full of energy, bless her, and we miss her. I wonder where she is. You know, she's probably on a little trip again with frickin' boyfriend Joe. But, we all love Shannon. We all love her. And as I said, she's full of life, full of energy. Whenever she comes by, there's just continuous laughter, continuous mess about and stuff. And this live stream can go on for hours with her around. And then when she has to go, or whenever she's not around and that, it's just calm. Yeah. And then obviously we hit our all-time low where we're just like... But...
I feel like that now. Should we end the stream? How long we can stream?
Notifications are on. It's fine. It's my fault.
It's funny. you'll get it.
But the one thing she always asks me though is if anyone's like messing up in the community, like they break one of your rules and it's not that major, will they get kicked out? I said no, they'll get warned. But if it's something severely bad, they're out. They're out straight away. But I think I've handled my community pretty well. There's obviously been a few rules here and there that people haven't agreed with. So, oh, you should change this, you should change that. I'm like, no, I'm good. Oh. Oh, gosh, really? Yes, I do get it. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no. Oh my gosh, that laugh.
You're so worth it. Where's the bag? Oh, where is it?
Why did that laugh go on for so long?
He's got the bag between his legs. Oh, there he is, and it's behind him again.
No, we're not having that. No, no. What if we come across him in the game though, and we just like wave at him or something? Can you look at the star on that bridge? I'm curious if that's him. There's a name in this game chat. Obviously, I don't pull up my playlist or anything for reasons, but there's a name in this lobby that she found funny. That's kind of.
No, it's not him, but he's got a great name too.
Oh, for goodness sake, man! I have
like
come. I have
something
actually come. Oh my gosh, there's another dot up here. I swear to you, if this is him.
Oh god, I'm dying.
Is this? Oh no, there's so many dots around us. Is that him? I don't know if that's him or not. I don't know.
I've got to be honest, we can have our bags stolen.
I know, and I'm just trotting by slowly. I'm like, please don't kill me. I am innocent. But
You just want to find their name. Are you the person I seek?
I would love to live in this house. Believe it or not, I would actually live in this house. But is this the place?
I just want to find him now.
No, it's not the place.
Oh,
Where's the
that's not
place?
him either. Oh my gosh, I've got 6 walls after me and 3 players.
Oh, for goodness sake.
NPCs. Help me, help me, help me.
Oh,
log,
have we done
log,
it?
Log, tree. Tree, log, tree, log, tree.
Oh
log,
gosh, I'm not really.
tree, log, tree, log, tree, log.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to look there. That's an interesting package you've got there. I'm talking about the bag.
Dropped his coffee and everything.
Yeah, I'm talking about the bag. Got an interesting package.
While you're looking down there.
No, I'm looking at the bag to make sure it's secured, making sure that the supplies are in there and everything.
I want to go find that player now.
We're on the hunt for that fella. We all love Night Rose, and that's another thing as well. She's said to me off stream. She said, "Is my voice annoying? Is my laugh annoying? Will people hate me being around your streams? Will they judge me for the things that I say? Will they judge me for talking too much?" And they have like, you know, she's always had these like things in her mind and stuff like that. I said, look, if they judge you for any of that stuff, then they are judging me, because I talk for absolute England, you know, and I laugh like crazy, you know. So all of these things that you're saying, I go through, and ever since she's been by the channel, we've had a few people here and there that have been absolute a-holes, and they've been dealt with, but other than that, we've all had a good time. Don't you ever be quiet? No, she doesn't.
I am quiet.
The only time she's quiet is if she's ever crocheting and she loses her needle. Or she pulls out a headset out of
my fault. I won't lose it now because it glows in the dark. Anyway, I text you on Discord.
Oh, the only time she goes quiet if she Oh, for goodness
In the
sake.
toilet. Bye. I'm not gonna go and cook it before you ask.
No, the only time you are quiet though is if you pull out your headset wire.
Excuse me. Don't you go there.
What, you sit on it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Use.
That's just like British term. Like that's like British term. It's slang. Like, don't you ever be quiet? Like that. We don't ever like put in like, why don't you ever be quiet, or can you be quiet? We just be slang and be like, don't you ever be quiet? As in, can you shut up? Can you just shush? I thought to explain that real quick because I thought that's what you meant. Excuse my British.
You see what I sent you in Discord?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
That's what I was laughing.
I can just imagine it, like, just going like, I can just imagine it. Stream, come on, please. Please. Is it alive? Stream!
Are we functioning?
Oh, I see. Yes, my English is very strict, guys. Are we good? Are we good? Ladies and gentlemen, are we good? Can I have a thumbs up in the chat? Can I have a yes in the chat? Can I have at least something in the chat, please? Alright, we're all good? Oh, good. Nice.
What's that?
Oh, for goodness sake. Every time the downstairs door opens, my bedroom door opens.
Among Us or something. Just two little eyes. What is that meant to be?
Also, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you a question real quick? I want to ask you all a question, and I am very curious if you are interested, because I want to do this someday with you all. My question is, will anyone be interested in playing Among Us? I believe it is cross-platform, and Among Us is a bit like what it was in Fortnite. If you all were by the streams when I was playing Imposters on Fortnite, sadly they don't have that game mode anymore. It sucks. Wish they added it back, but they've probably got like so many roles now in that game. It's so confusing. But basically, you're just little blobs that walk around, do tasks. You've got an imposter, goes around eliminating players, but they try not to get caught. If you find an eliminated player, you report it, and you talk about who you think did what. You know, oh, I found this body in said place. The last person that I saw there was Nairo's. You know, that type of thing. But imposters. Among Us. I try and type in the chat and I don't even have my text on.
Phones, PC, PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox Series, XS, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. Everything.
I'm probably pushing the stream out to the maximum just to test things out. It's probably why it's lagging. I've got my setting on 720p high. I don't know how to change that on the I did forget to change it real quick before going live again. I forgot to put it on 720p medium instead of 720p high. So it's probably why it's...
I just realised my laptop's running it at 144.
Yeah, mine's on 144p.
I'm gonna put mine on 360. What does it do? Oh my! It's blinding.
That's why I quit Fortnite, says Kamaka. In all honesty, now there's time. Don't forget about it. I really enjoyed Imposters on Fortnite. However, I couldn't go into the voice chat one because it was so disgusting. And I'll just leave it at that. It would also be quite annoying as well. Don't panic!
Nobody panic! Don't panic! I got this, don't panic!
Oh, I've got something to say real quick. So, me and Night Rose were doing a bounty, right? We decided to do a bounty. We got distracted with whatever it was we got distracted with. All of a sudden, we saw it at least 10 seconds or something. And then, somehow, some way, Night Rose managed to deliver a bounty at seconds. Or 1 second or something. She more or less ran out of time. Like, oh, we failed. And all of a sudden it just completed the animation of, oh, you delivered the bounty. I was like, what? We failed though. The timer ran out. She went, yeah, I know it did, but we did it. That's all that matters. But Among Us.
Among Us will be fun. It is fun if you've got people in there to talk to.
If you've got friends to play it with, yes. You can't play it with randoms because of the things that they say. Like,
right.
The game is absolutely amazing. And Civics, I know you're on PlayStation. I haven't been able to add you yet because I've been sorting out this account.
I think the best bit was when we both, me and Aidan first played it. We both played our own matches because we couldn't work out how to join one another, and we went straight in. And I managed to tell everybody I'm not the imposter, I promise. But whoever is an imposter, can you not kill me? I'm very new here. How do I work anything? So I got major help in how to do everything. In fact, I found out afterwards the imposter actually was the one telling me what to do and took me around.
Yep.
And didn't you, Aidan? Weren't you the imposter and they let you win?
Yeah, believe it or not, they did let me win. I was like, I was on PlayStation and obviously I was new to the game and that, and I did kill accidentally in front of 2 people. And I said, listen, I'm on the mic. I said, listen, I'm very new to imposters, you know, with Among Us and that. I'm new to it. I have seen videos, of course, on the internet from Sidemen. And all of a sudden they knew who Sidemen was. Oh yeah, I've watched Sidemen. I've watched them play Among Us and stuff, and I've seen them accidentally kill someone bad. I'm like, look, I'm new to this game, and I was just pressing random buttons because I didn't know what the button was to do this task. And I don't think as an imposter you can do tasks. So, number 1, I didn't know I was an imposter. Number 2, I didn't know how to do tasks. And I was like, listen, I can explain. I'm very new to Among Us. I was pressing random buttons to try and do this task. However, I accidentally killed someone. And then they were like, oh, what console are you on, or platform, whatever. I said, I'm PlayStation. But, you know, I've watched Sidemen play Among Us, and it seems easy. But with me being on controller and that, I just don't know what button I'm pressing. But apparently, I don't know if you can do tasks. No, you can't. I just remembered. You can't do tasks as an imposter. You can fake them, though. But you've got to remember what tasks is what. That's the only issue that we all have. But yeah, they let me win. They literally let me win. I was like, you didn't have to let me win, guys. Like, no, we actually felt bad for you. We just let you win. I was like, gosh damn it. But no, it was actually quite fun, to be honest with you. Oh, I did, I did, Camera Cat. I actually did. That was actually amazing. I was, if I could, well, I know it sounds sad. I don't care though. But I would, at times, believe it or not, go back to my Fortnite streams where I played imposters, and I just had a smile on my face because of how good, good times it was, basically. But it was so funny though. I brought Chroma Cat in. I had Shannon as well, Night Rose, and I killed Rainbow as well. I killed at least like 2 people. However, when I killed this one person, I had Rainbow come around the corner. I was like, crap. I don't know what to do. Like, should I, report it? Should I not? And Rainbow just looked at me, and I just could just feel the disgust. And I was like, please don't say anything. Please don't say anything. And I just run away. He then ran away. But then someone else reported it, and Rainbow was like, it's him, he killed him, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, it's not.
Rainbow watched us do a lot of killing
Yeah.
in disguise. He even had pictures and evidence of it. He was
Oh, he
so
did.
sneaky.
He did.
Half the time, he left you and me completely, like, gobsmacked. Because it was like, I looked, I checked.
Yep.
But there he is sneaking around the corner.
Yep. If
It was
you
like, no.
don't know the map, it is kind of like hard to explain, but there was this one area where I eliminated a player, and it was near the battle bus, and I checked around. No word of a lie, I checked everywhere. There was nobody in sight. I decided to eliminate this player. I then ran away, and that's when I came across Rainbow, and I was like, you saw nothing, I was like, in my mind, right then and there, thinking that he saw me, kill this person or whatever. But, I was like, no, he couldn't have. Nobody was around and stuff like that. But he was. He literally witnessed the whole thing. He took a screenshot of me being next to the player, and then took another screenshot of me killing the player. And I was like, are you serious, man? How? You weren't there. I was just so baffled, and he didn't say anything. He
The
didn't
way he
report or
took
anything.
it, he was like literally right in point of view. Like you should have seen his whole character. And
100%.
yet, he's done it to me. Full
Yeah.
evidence, like being right behind me in the aisle, watching me again kill a player, and I'm like, but you weren't standing there. Like, I don't know how quick his screenshot buttons are, but
I
he must
think-
just come out and go snap, 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 moving on.
Well, if I remember correctly, this is the one that finds the bounty. This wagon right here. I think this wagon is the one that leads you to the bounty, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Rainbow was just so sneaky and stuff, and I was like, you won't say anything, Rainbow. And at times he didn't, but then he was like, oh, I saw number 5 kill number 7. You didn't have names or anything like that, so you had numbers. So for example, I was like number 5, I killed number 7. Yep, I called it. And then he was just like, oh yeah, that's what I saw, and I'm just like, shut up, Rainbow. And I was like, I didn't do anything. I didn't, see anything or anything like that, And then sometimes I got away with it, but sometimes I didn't get away with it. So it's actually quite fun. I also said to Coma Cat, because I eliminated Nitros, I think. I accidentally, clicked the wrong button, believe it or not. I clicked the wrong button, and I accidentally eliminated Nitros. Coma Cat saw it. He saw it at the corner of his eye, but he didn't fully, witness it, if that makes sense. He ran past me when I did it.
He saw the whole thing and then oh my god, was like, I don't think I did.
Yeah, something like that. And I ran away, and then Comicat was like, looking at me. I was like, what are you looking at? I haven't done anything. And then he ran up to the symbol, probably like, what's this? He reported it. And he was like, oh, I saw number 5 kill number 10. I swear I saw it. I'm like, no, I didn't. I actually didn't, dude. I'm doing my tasks. I then run away. And that's it. I don't say anything. And the funniest thing is, we all could be bananas. We were peelies. That's our disguise prompt. We were all peelies. And that's what I was. And then as soon as I came back as a person, Comacat was following me around. I'm like, please stop following me, Comacat. Stop it. And as soon as I came back to my normal form, he ran to the little symbol, pressed it. He was like, oh, I saw Aidan kill so-and-so, whoever it was. I'm like, it was Night Rose, but I was with her a minute ago, but then I left her on her own. We went our separate ways. He was like, are you sure? I'm like, 100%. I didn't do anything to Night Rose. He was like, are you 100% sure, though?
When Comacat asked you what your number was, because he wanted to report you, and you said 6, so he selected 6, and then I went, Comacat, he's not 6. He went, he told me he's 6!
Yes,
he knows
I
you're
remember
reporting
that.
him. What is he gonna He laughed. As soon as Six got kicked out, so next match they blamed it on Comic.
I remember that because I was like, for example, I was like number 6, and he saw me blatantly kill someone. He was like, "Wait, what number are you, Aidan?" I was like, "I can't be bothered playing this game. I'm number 7." Yeah, it was number 7. I saw number 7 kill 2. I saw number 7 kill 2 in factory or whatever. And then everyone was like, "Are you positive?" 100%. I witnessed this. I witnessed this. I was like, I can't be bothered playing this game. Like every time I'm imposter, I am literally getting caught. I can't do this. And he was like, "You're number 7, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, vote number 7. How do I do it?" So I taught him how. I went number 7. And everyone's like, "Right, I'm voting for number 7. Number 7 got the most votes with, you know, Cobra Cat getting like 2 or something. Number 7 was not the imposter. He was like, "Wait, you weren't the imposter?" I was like, "I was not number 7 at all." He was like, "Oh, you little peahead." I'm like, I was just laughing.
Somebody innocent.
Yeah, it was like, "Wait, you weren't the
I
imposter?"
think the other one as well that got us is Comic Cat didn't know how to play for like the first 8 games.
Yeah,
So we thought.
yeah, true.
Or so we thought.
Yeah, he was
Until
winning.
he kept going, "How do I do all my challenges?" But we were trying to help him. When we found out he literally killed us all, and he won because he was the imposter.
I loved his
Made us
laugh
think
though.
He wasn't, because he didn't know how to do his challenges.
It sounds weird, but I love his
That
laugh.
was
I love his laugh. Like,
That was sneaky.
it was just the laugh of it all. But it was so funny though. But I can't be bothered playing this game. I always get caught. You know, I was just getting fed up of it. And I was just like, "Oh, I'm number 7. I'm number 7." He's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm number 7." Yeah, I said I'm number 7. Just vote me out. I don't care. And he was telling everyone to vote me out and stuff. And as soon as he did, he went, "Wait, you're innocent though. Why did you want to vote it out?" I'm like, "I wasn't number 7 at all." He was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "You got to figure out what number I am." "How do I find that out?"
Well,
I'm
that's when he was like, "I'm reporting you again."
like, "Yeah."
And then he was like, "It's 6, it's..." Oh no,
Yeah,
was it? You're 7. He was like, "It's 7, it's 7, it's 7. But they picked on
No, I
Comic
was
Cat.
it was 6. Like he found out what number I was because it said above your name. So for example, like I had a different name back then, but it said number 6. So it would like be in different colours. So for example, orange, and then in bold white, number 6, and then it said my name. And then Comcast was like, "Oh, you are number 6. You are number 6. You said you were number 7 and stuff." And then he voted me again. Said it was number 6. And then Comicat was the one that ended up being voted out. I was just laughing. I was like, "Oh, that's gotta hurt." It was, "I'm not playing this game. You're all the cheaters." Blah blah blah. I'm like, it's the aim of the game to lie to win. It was like, "Oh, you're just cheating. You're just cheating." I'm like, okay. And we ended up winning and stuff. But I believe it was one time me and Comicat that were imposters, and we won, which was quite fun. But honestly, like Among Us, to get back on track with that, it's a fun game to play. It is a fun game to play, and it can be like
Do you
very.
know how the audio works?
I think so.
So,
Yes.
not Rainbow. That skin said about like you'll hear my voice. I'm trying to work out. Hasn't it got like its own in-game volume? Like
I believe so. Yes, it does. Or you can talk in Discord, but I don't know how you can transfer the Discord audio to my live stream.
I wouldn't know how to do the Discord audio.
No, it's fine. I'll try and figure it out.
Make a party.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
probably
I'm
play
thinking
off
if it was
stream.
like if it's Fortnite, because I'm thinking if you're playing on your phone, you'd plug your headset
Truly done.
or a
They're going to face
earphone
it
and stuff.
What
and
we'll
use your
do
phone.
is
Coins look for
whenever any of you are around, right, I will get you in on a game of Among Us, and then we'll play a game and we'll see if we can hear one another, okay? We'll see if we can hear one another. If we can, I'll then be all good with streaming and that.
Hello. Good to
Oh no.
There is something I want to do though, ladies and gentlemen. What's that now, guys? What's going on?
Yeah, sorry, no, I'm having. Sorry, I had a thought about something. I'm just trying to work something out. I was trying to work out how, like, I think I'm having a really thick moment. I was trying to work out, you know, when we do Fortnite and we go in game on Fortnite, you can hear me when you live stream. But then when we go into game chat on Red Dead, you can't. So I was trying to work out how, like, which way Among Us one was gonna go. Does that make sense?
Yeah. What we could do real quick, I know you probably don't like it, but we could try and do a Discord chat right now.
Oh no. Not right now.
No, not on a Discord call. It's basically, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of my Discord, you have chill voice chat, you have music bot, radio bot, general, music, radio, chill nights. We go into general, which will,
I need a headset for that though, like with my iPad.
you can actually probably talk through your iPad, weirdly enough.
I'm just working out, like, I have my headset plugged into my controller. Like, if we do it through Discord, I think I have it plugged in. My iPad doesn't take a cable.
No, I don't. I was literally just talking right now. My volume on my laptop was recognized. You don't need a headset or anything.